Hey guys, welcome back. So this is not my normal content, but I just thought I'd give you a little insight to what part of my daily life looks like. So no blind girl painting today. Today, blind girl cooks, and we're gonna make a super easy lemon lush dessert. So I started out with 25 lemon cream cookies. Put those in the food processor, and now I've got 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And I'm going to put those cookie crumbs right in with that melted butter and give those a real good mix so we can make our pie crust for this lemon lush dessert. So we're just going to put those all in there. That was, again, 25 lemon cream sandwich cookies and 4 tablespoons of melted butter. So now that I've got that good, and while I'm mixing, I'm just mixing, and I feel that there are some cookies that did not get completely crushed. Because I can't see them in the food processor, but I can feel them as I'm mixing. So I am kind of crushing those with my fingers as I go. And I'm just going to put that mixture right in this pie pan. I've got my oven preheated to 325 degrees. So I'm just going to pat this down in here and get it nice and firm in the bottom of the pan. And then I'm going to put it in the oven for 6 minutes. If you go longer than that, it's going to get too hard. And you don't even have to bake this pie crust. You know, there's nothing that requires baking, but I just like it to be just a little bit more crispy. So while that's in the oven, I've got an 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and I'm just going to whip that up here and make it fluffy. When my pie crust comes out of the oven, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator because it needs to be cooled before we put the rest of the layers into it. So now I've got my cream cheese whipped up here, and I am going to, and I cheated. I didn't let it get to room temperature. I put that block of cream cheese in the microwave for 30 seconds just to soften it up so that it was easier to whip it up. Now I have a tablespoon of lemon juice. If it was up to me, I would have had a real lemon, but because I can't drive myself to the store, I had to use bottled lemon juice. Now we're going to do a teaspoon. Yeah, I don't measure. One big squirt, in my mind, that's a teaspoon. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and now I'm doing the powdered sugar, and that's going to be a 1/2 cup. And I have to feel that to see if that cup is full and level it off with my fingers. So now we're going to mix this up real good. Get that nice and fluffy. Okay, so now we've got our cream cheese mixture, and we are gonna set that aside, and we're gonna work on the next layer, which the next layer is gonna be 1 box of instant lemon pudding. So we've got that in there. And then we're also gonna add 1 packet of Dream Whip. We're going to put that in there. And this is going to be our second layer. So I just want to let you know, I am not like 100% blind. I am blind. I can't drive. There's a lot of things I can't do. But blindness is a spectrum. So like in my left eye, I have kind of tunnel vision, and what vision is there is like looking through wax paper. So that eye is virtually useless. I see movement, I see color, I see contrast. My right eye is a little different. I have a little more vision in my right eye, but I have big missing spots. So like if I saw you in person, I would not see your head. Here is 1.5 cups of cold milk. Now we're going to mix this for a full 3 minutes. This is our pudding, our Dream Whip, and 1.5 cups of cold milk. And we're going to mix that for a full 3 minutes. We want that to, get kind of nice and firm. So now I'm going to scrape the edges of that bowl. And I can see the bowl because there's contrast. My stove is dark and the bowl is white, so I can see where that's at. I can see where the mixer is because it's black. I'm just getting rid of my beaters, and y'all know I licked those on the way to the sink, right? This is my first cooking video, you guys, so I had to really chop this up and speed it up because I'm wordy. And so now I've got a container of Cool Whip, and I've got my cream cheese mixture, and I'm just going to add about a cup of Cool Whip to that and just thoroughly mix that Cool Whip into my cream cheese mixture. Whip, whip, whip. So I lost my vision 2 years ago, and it's been an adjustment, you guys. I cook every single day, but I'm slow. And, so hence the speeded up version. Now we're going to take that cream cheese mixture and we're going to put that on our pie crust. That was cooling in the refrigerator, and it's nice and cool now. I'm going to tell you, I love to cook. I've always cooked. Stuff is not as pretty as it was when I could see what I was doing, because this is all by feel, so I can't, and it's white, so there's no contrast. So I really can't see what that looks like, but I can feel that I'm getting all the sides, all the edges. I'm going to go back and forth, both directions. Now we're going to put our second layer, which is our lemon pudding Dream Whip layer. So we're going to try to get all that out of the bowl. Get that all smoothed around there. I probably needed a little bit deeper pie dish because this is full. I usually make this in a 9x13. And this is just my recipe, you guys. I don't have a written down recipe. And I'm bad about that. I cook from my heart, and sometimes I forget how I did it the last time, even when I could still see and still write. I was really bad about writing down recipes. So anyway, we're just going to smooth that all out. Now we're just going to top this with the rest of that Cool Whip. Lush desserts are so versatile. You could buy a graham cracker crust or a chocolate cookie crust. You could use chocolate pudding, strawberry, you could make it a strawberry, just all kinds of different flavors. Orange, you could make like a dreamsicle lush, but this lemon just sounded really good to me. It's a light and easy summer dessert. If I could have driven myself to the grocery store, I would have not only had a fresh lemon to use the juice of, but I would have probably got some fresh blueberries and added some blueberries in the lemon pudding, and then topped it with some blueberries and a little lemon zest to make it look pretty and fancy like that. But there it is. Now we're going to stick this in the fridge for at least 2 hours. I think I left it in there for 3. It doesn't look pretty when I cut it, but there it is, and it was delicious, and I hope you enjoy.